Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to do a real editorial. So for all you bow fishers out there, fishermen, I started out with this AMS bottle reel. Nothing wrong with it. Dependable. Other than the bolts back here sometimes came out. They got loose. Didn't have no tangled problems. I used Muzzy line on it. Man, this is hell of a line. Did really, really well. But the retrieval of the aerial was really slow. So that being said, like I said, I got, the bottle here. So I went over there and I upgraded. And I went to Occasion winch. Now, this is a hell of an upgrade from this to this. The only difference is that you got to always push this button down. You got to worry about this damn button. If not, when you shoot your arrow, you can break it off. So I did try also using this Muzzy line on this reel. Did not work. Not work at all. For some reason it wasn't going back inside the bottle. The line wasn't going back in the bottle. And it was just feeding down and making a big old loop here and getting tangled up on everything on the boat. So I had to go back to the real heavy line. You got to use really heavy line on this. This smaller diameter line just doesn't work well with this reel. But the reel itself, it's a very good reel. Plastic, this is kind of hard plastic. You hit that somewhere, it could crack and break pretty easy, so you can always just switch out your old bottle, put it on that, because this is like really hard. These are softer, so these can crack real easy. I've had friends have that problem. But the ability and the speed of retrieval on this, man, is awesome. Really, really good. But like I said, you cannot use thinner line. You have to have a heavy diameter line. And this is a line that it came with, and from Cajun. But this Cajun Winch Pro, it's a really good reel. Man, I took it out a few times and I had a lot of fun with it, but I kept on forgetting to push this button down. So damn important to worry about that button. When that button's pushed down and you got the right line in there, excellent setup. Way faster retrieval than this, than the AMS and all that. The Muzzy, I had both, so I've already went through all these things. This is really an excellent setup right here, this, but you got to worry about the button. So, that being said, I went and did another upgrade, and I went, let's go price range. This is like, what, 30, 40 bucks? 100 and something. I think it was 120, 130 for this. Excellent, but you can't switch up to a smaller line. You have to have a heavy line, and you got to worry about this button. So, like I said, I did another upgrade. I went to this bad boy. Expensive. Price from 40 something to 50, whatever it was, to 120, 130, whatever it was, to 4 something. But this mega mount, man, this thing is badass. The retrieval on this thing is fast. I mean, it is really fast. You don't have to worry about a button. It's similar to the, the speed of this to reload and shoot. All I gotta do is pull this back, crank on it. It's got steel gears in here. It's a hell of an upgrade. The only thing is the price. Everybody, that I know of is concerned about the price. But you're gonna pay for what you get. And I could put this line on this reel and I have no problems. Right now I still got enough line from Muzzy. I broke off some line already just the other night, and I was still able to keep on fishing. I was gonna trade out the line, but I have enough on there to continue. And anyways, this thing is phenomenal. I cannot speak nothing dirty about this. Heavy duty handles, I mean, everything cranks. I mean, it's tough. I haven't been to the ocean yet, but I plan to. I got buddies that do rays and leopard sharks. I haven't went that far yet, but I will be. And I definitely will be testing this out in the ocean too. Right now, just with the carp and big catfish and stuff like that, this thing, man, I cannot speak bad about this at all. And I push it on my friends, some of the guys that are religious to bottles because of the money, I think, more than anything else. But this setup is badass. And don't get me wrong, don't knock this out of the park, because that Cajun is just as, well, I wouldn't say as good. This is faster on the retrieval. Maybe if this had a longer handle, it might retrieve a little bit faster. But gearing wise, internal and all that stuff, this is way better made than this. And I don't have to worry about this button. I just knock my arrow, shoot, retrieve it. Man, I shoot out there against guys they're really fast and really good. And they're still retrieving their arrow while I'm already shooting again. And they're shooting bottles. They're faithful with those bottles. And I'm trying to get them to get into something like this. But I got both these. These are both excellent setups, but this is the main one here. Mega Mount. That thing's bad. It is tight. And then I got my Vader, which I'm going to end up probably getting a Vader Saber X. I'm being told it's even faster than what this is. And I should have, when I purchased this, I should have had them set it higher, a little bit higher. I got it set at 40. Should have went up to 50. Then, I think I would have been even more happy. But this setup here is so lightweight. This reel weighs just as much as all those other reels out there. They're all about the same. The Muzzy, the Zebco, those big old ball reels. But this one has better gearing inside of it. It's all brass, and it's solid, man. It's a solid reel. It's really, really solid. I have really nothing bad to say about it. But you compare them from this to this to this. This is top of the line. You're not going to get any better. I don't see it unless Mega Mount does something different. But that is the awesome setup. But dude, don't get me wrong, the Cajun Whites is really good. It's big upgrade compared to the bottle. You can feel the torque in it when you're cranking in, man, with the fish and everything. You can fight them real well. The brake on it is really good, but you can't put lighter line on it though. That's another thing. And a lot of the arrows shoot so smooth with this Muzzy. This Muzzy line, man. That 200-pound test, it's a really good shooting line. And Mega, they got a good line too. I don't even know what the hell it's rated at, but I know it does real well. It's light, it floats in the water real easy. I haven't even looked at what the hell this is really, but this, I know this shoots well. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna buy another reel, internal reel for this, so I can swap out lines as I wear them down or whatever, and change out arrows and all that. But all the upgrades that I've done so far, this is the top dog right here. This one does a hell of a job. It's a good reel. Like I said, you just gotta worry about this button. You don't have to worry about buttons on this. The only thing that actually, there's one thing I can say about this. If you do not draw this back all the way, and lock that in like it's supposed to, the reel inside, there's these little, it spins and it goes in this little locking mechanism. And if you do not pull it back all the way and get it locked in, it starts spinning and it wears the reel out. So being a rookie, I've already done that. So I need to replace the internal reel on it, but it's still good. I can use it. It's not a big deal. I readjusted my mount right here to where it's closer to my hand, so I got full squeeze on it because I was kind of reaching out. So that's a problem that's with me because I got small, fat hands. Somebody with bigger hands could have had it way out there and pulled it and squeezed it tighter. So, like I said, Omega, that's my top dog right here with my Vader bow. Hell of a setup. This is a good setup too. I'm not going to knock Cajun down with the winch. Really good. The only thing I just don't like the button part. I always got to push the button. I don't have to push nothing on this. That's just like these old bottle reels. You don't have to push nothing on those either. You don't have no problems there. So the best made one right now that I know of on the market is a Mega Mount. Occasion will come in after. You just got to worry about this damn button and the line you can't trade out. Bottles, they're cheaper, they're dependable, but all these little screws tend to come out. So I had to have make a little toolbox for all these little fittings and bolts extra, just in case something happens out in the field, on the boat, on the water. This, I think the only thing I'll have to worry about is just the reel itself, just wear and tearing. And other than that, man, that's it. Mega Mount is the one for me. It's up to you wherever your price range is, but this is how I worked out from here. I was using a couple different bottles here, you know, the Muzzy and the AMS. Then I went to the Cajun. This Cajun's still brand new. It only went out a couple of times before I even bought the Mega. And the Mega, man, I dig the Mega. It's badass. It is. From the hood to the woods. Keep up with us, baby. We're out there.